What is going on, guys? It is Hart. Welcome back to my channel. We have another daily prize picks video for you guys today. We'll be giving 5 plays. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Hart. I make daily prize pick videos as well as NBA DraftKings slate breakdowns, and I will be releasing soon PGA slate breakdowns as well, starting with the Masters next weekend. And I also make NFL slate breakdowns, but obviously the season's not here yet, so I'll have to wait for that. So if you're new to the channel, please give me a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support I've gotten recently on the prize pick videos. We're 5 of 6 out of the past days of hitting of 3 out of 5 or more. Yesterday I put up four picks, 4 for the Sox. Unfortunately didn't get there, but we got 3 out of 4. So if you've been following the picks, they've been doing really well lately. So let's continue with that. And I know I announced a giveaway of $100, still doing that at 100 subscribers. But for the comments, guys, if you could just leave it, leave a comment that's more towards the video, directed towards it. Because I know there's some people that are leaving comments that kind of seem like spam. And if, you're leaving like spam comments, it's going to be hard to consider you because I don't know if you're here for the right things. You're just probably here for the money, which I'm assuming I'll get people like that anyways. But kind of want people here who enjoy my content, so if you could just keep that in mind, that'd be great. Let's get into it. First one we got today is Kyrie Irving, over 26 projected points. That's what I'm taking. He's played Milwaukee once this year. Kyrie's been out, obviously, due to the COVID rules and not having the vaccine. So he did miss, I think, 2 opportunities to play against Milwaukee. Maybe one of them was because he was hurt. But he played once this year. I think it was at Milwaukee. I think it was without Durant, and he put up 38 points. So that is obviously not a lot to go off of, but this is going to be a great game, great matchup. Should be a very fast game, a lot of points between the two. So I think it's going to be high scoring, a lot of opportunities for guys like Kyrie to score a lot and score well. And as we know with Kyrie, he's got insane ability to hit, a ton of threes, score really fast. I think he had like 41 against Memphis in the first half. This crazy stuff like that, 60, 43, 50. Really like Kyrie in this paced up matchup against Milwaukee. Love the game environment. Love him for over 26 points. My second one we have is Drew Holiday over 19.5 projected points. This one is a little bit iffier. He's got 2 games against Brooklyn this year, only averaged 15.5 points. Those ads are so annoying. Sorry. But, yeah, he's only averaged 15.5 points. He's averaged 20 for the month of March. I do like this spot against the Nets, Kyrie's defense. I don't really think he's going to be able to stop Drew Holiday. It just kind of comes up to Drew on whether he wants to be aggressive or not. He's got an 18 last game against Philly, which is a great game. 24 before that, 27. So he's kind of all over the board. Can have his streaks again in the 20s, can drop down to, something as low as 11, 13. But I do think they'll need his scoring in this game, especially if Chris Middleton doesn't play well, which seems to be the case. He either plays well or plays really bad. So I do like Drew. I think it's the most iffy out of all my picks, him and the Seth Curry one. And once again, these picks are just kind of the direction I'm going for today as of right now, about 7 hours before these games even start. So a lot of news could change that. It really changed the direction. If you're playing these picks, I'd say just play 4 of them, or if you're playing all 5, just do the less risky route of the flex play. Don't go for the 10 timeser unless you are willing to lose your money. Because a lot of times, 5 out of 5, it's just the percentage of that hitting is not high. So I just say, pick 2 out of the 4 or 2 out of the 5, or just play 3, assess your risk tolerance and go that route. But like Drew Holiday, over 19.5 points, I think he gets it done today. Moving on to Seth Curry. Obviously, this is a great game to target in my mind for all these players' projected points. Seth Curry is the third man on the Nets who gets up shots, third scorer, good shooter, usually shoots around 6 threes a game. Usually, gets some rebounds, assists. Not that matters in the points projection, but over projected 11.5 points. I do really like that. He's averaging 13 for the month. In this game environment against Milwaukee, he got 19 last time he played them. shot it well. I do like Seth Curry in this spot. I think there'll be a lot of opportunities for kickouts to Seth for 3. So if he's hitting a shot, I do think he should easily get to at least 12 points, if not more, in this matchup. Moving on to Paul George, we have him at projected 23.5 points. Really like the over on that. Here's why. He played the Bulls one time this season, 27 points. And then he was hurt for probably the remainder of the season until now, which he's back. So I do really like Paul George. Obviously, you can't really look at his recent games just because he's been out for the past 2-3 months. But before then, it's Paul George. He averages about 25, 26 a game. It's the Bulls, terrible at defense, just god-awful. And getting Paul George at 23.5 points, it doesn't look like he's on any sort of minutes limit. Played 31 against Utah. I expect that to be around the same, if not a little bit more against the Bulls. Should be a close game. Really like Paul George. He does it all for the Clippers. 23.5, I think you got to lock that in. One of my favorite plays of the day. As you can tell in my NBA slate breakdown, I had Paul George as my cover or thumbnail. Might do the same for this just because I really like him in the spot. And I really like Giannis over 5 projected assists. He's played Brooklyn 3 times this year. He averages 30 points, about 12 rebounds, and over 7 assists against Brooklyn. As you can see, it's just a fast-paced game. Brooklyn doesn't play any defense. I think Giannis has the ability to score at will, but also, throw the ball to assists. And if he's getting over 5 assists, you'd hope Drew Holiday is getting a few of those, hopefully, on the cutting to the rim or open threes. So I do really like Giannis over the projected 5 assists. And I know he's only averaged, 4.7 for the month of March. He's kind of been a little bit score independent, but I do really like this spot. His assists drop down to 5. As I said, great game environment. Should have the ability to easily smash that as he has, 3 times against Brooklyn. So I do really like Giannis over 5 assists. And that does it for me today, guys. Once again, over Kyrie, over Drew, over Seth, over Paul, and over Giannis. Really like that Brooklyn and Milwaukee game. Should be a great game to watch. Very excited to watch that. And yeah, those are my picks for today. As I always say, not saying these are all locks. Do with these picks as you will. This is kind of the route I'm looking towards, kind of liking as of right now. I do think the Drew and Seth are the most risky in this one. So if you just want to go the Kyrie, Giannis, and Paul George route, I'm fine with that. I'll be putting up on Twitter the picks I end up picking, and you guys can watch and follow along with that. If I make any changes, I'll let you guys know. But once again, thank you for tuning in. I do have a $100 giveaway once I get to 100 subscribers. So if you leave a like, and then if you comment on my videos, directly tied to my videos of what you liked about the video, any picks you guys have, feel free to comment. That will earn you more, raffle tickets when it comes to the drawing when I get to 100 subscribers for the $100. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment that's, related to my video, not just spam. I'd really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the support. And yeah, let's get a 5 for 5. I know it's risky, but I think we're going for the 5 for 5 today. I think it's going to hit. We've hit past 5 out of 6 days, 3 out of 5 picks or more. So let's do it. Let's hit it. Lock it in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.